Hey everyone, I'm at the shop today. Unfortunately my truck's having some issues. I'm getting a major voltage drop. I noticed it this winter. I maybe even noticed it last summer, but I thought maybe it was just nothing. But I'm getting a major voltage drop with my cooler and my diesel heater. When I first initial start up my diesel heater, unfortunately it doesn't start up. I have to actually start my truck in order to get my diesel heater to fire up. And the same thing with my cooler. It'll work, but then after a while it stops working. It just shuts off, gives me E1, which is low voltage. So I think I'm getting a voltage drop across my wires. I'm thinking it might be a loose ground connection for my fuse panel, but I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna try to fire up my diesel heater and then go from there. I'm pretty sure it's a 10 mil. Maybe I should bring an 8 just to be on the safe side. First things first. Of course, I had to pick one of the hottest days to do this, unfortunately. Okay, see, this might be a tad bit too loose, so I need to figure out which one's which. I think it's a 10 mil, I'll tell you the truth. Yep, definitely. The problem is the end of this is a little bit too big. So I'm hoping this is going to be fine. Yeah. So I could not get the proper size lugs when I did this, and it kind of pees me off a little bit. I don't know if this is going to be okay. All right, so I got that ground connection way tighter. It was pretty loose, so I'm thinking that might be part of the issue. So I'm gonna hook up my diesel heater now, and I'm gonna fire it up, and hopefully that was the issue. And then this video is the shortest video on the planet. Not the brightest star in the sky. I forgot to turn on all my power. So yeah, that's why my diesel heater doesn't work. All right, I better turn those back on now. All right, that should be good. Okay. Go. Well, it's on. It's once the fuel pump starts kicking in, that's when it usually kicks out. It's doing okay so far, pulling 100 and something watts. Okay, there we go. The fuel pump's kicked in. This is where it usually kicks me out. Yep. E1. Low voltage. So that's kind of a bummer. So now I'm gonna try it on the back ones and see if maybe that helps. There's a really good possibility that the wire on that might be a little bit too long. So I'm gonna try it on this one, and then hopefully it'll work. And then I can just shorten up the wire on that. All right, I'm plugged into the other one. Let's hit that up. Let's pray that this works. At least one of these works. Nope. Low voltage. Let's try a different one. Honestly, I am really at a loss right now. Yeah, I don't know at all what to do. I'm way out of my element when it comes to voltage drops, and I'm not too sure how I'm gonna get the probe from my fuse panel to there without, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it might be the wiring or the fuse panel. I might just replace the fuse panel and then go from there, and then maybe I'm gonna have to upgrade the wiring. I'll figure it out. Test number 3, I turned my truck on. I used to be able to get it to run with my truck on before. It's running. I had to run to the bathroom, but I left my truck running and this going. It seems to be going good with my truck on. So, the voltage drop somewhere. I'm gonna try something out. Now that my truck started, it won't go again. So I don't necessarily know if that's the issue. 13.7. Huh? 13.7. Well, I have to say I'm mildly aggravated. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this part, but it doesn't want to fire up now. So, yeah, this is awesome. Well, I don't rightfully know what's going on. So I think I'm going to shorten up this wire, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to shorten this up a lot, because I don't think I need it quite that long. Like, this is going to be fine as long as I can plug it into the back of my truck or there. This is pretty excessive, so I'm going to start here with the issue. So I'm going to cut out this fuse, because I don't know if I need it. And then I'm going to cut it here too, because I already have the fuse, so I don't think I need it fused twice. Okay, that side's okay. How long do I need this? This is pretty long. This is maybe a little bit too excessive. So if I add, say, that much, I think we will be fine to plug it in the back of the truck. Let's do this. Shit. That might actually be more than enough. So I could probably just cut it right about here. Cut it right about here. All right, I'm gonna put those right about there. I did this because it makes life way easier, I hope. One. here goes nothing. I did shorten it up a bit, so. Nope. I don't understand why it's doing this. This is annoying. Let's try one more thing. We're gonna try the other one because the wire gauge is way higher. Well, let's plug it into this one and see. This one's quite a bit better to plug. Here we go. All right. Okay. This is where I usually get to, and that's it. That's all, folks. So, I'm pretty sure, since this thing's running off this one, I'm thinking the wires that run in there are not a high enough gauge. So I might have to pull it out, cut the wires, redo the whole flipping panel at a thicker gauge wire. That was a pain. I did not like doing that, but it seems to be working fine off this plug now. My truck's not on. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. All right, everyone. Well, I've been just hanging out. This thing's running still. I haven't had any issues. It's clipping along. I didn't have to start my truck this time. I'm thinking that the secondary fuse that I had in there, on top of the fuse in there, was causing the voltage drop, and probably the length of the wire as well. It was maybe a little bit out of control. My 12-volt plugs there. I still have to revisit that. It's way too hot today to be working in the shop anymore. So this video might be pretty short, I'm sorry. That's probably gonna be a future video very soon. I have to pull that out. I have to rewire everything. I'm pretty sure I used way too small a gauge wire. I'm pretty sure I used 20 gauge. So that's for the length of the wire, it's probably just not enough, and I'm getting just enough voltage drop to probably prevent that from working. That's definitely going to be a future video, but I'm definitely going to have to come here earlier in the morning to do that. So I'm gonna close out this video here. It's hot. I'm gonna go home. I have to fix my computer as well. My one monitor stopped working, and before I go buy a new monitor, I want to make sure it's not a driver or something causing the issue. So I'm gonna go home and reset my computer. So if you like these videos, I know these ones are boring for you, and sorry Mom, I had to do this. I didn't go camping this week. So please like, subscribe, comment, would be awesome. Smash that notification bell if you want to get notifications, and I'll see you on the next camping trip. All right, have a good one, bye.